Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to the part of the machine story you've never heard. Let's see what he has to say.
Have you been, so for those that don't know,
Yeah.
it's only got like 70 million views, I think, or something like that. So people have to, it's been picked up as a movie, I believe. Right?
Yeah. We're doing it as a movie right now. And it was really crazy because we were talking to the writer. And
Wait a minute. Okay. For those of you that don't know what's going on, this is Bert Kreischer. He has a bit telling a story about him going abroad to Russia for school and how he became known as the Machine. If you have not seen that bit, I implore you to go watch it, but also watch my reaction because it was a ride. It was a ride. I had tons of questions watching it, and I'm hoping maybe I'll get some answers here. But they're turning it into a movie. That's nuts. I need to figure out how recent this is, because if there's actually a movie out there already, it's in queue. Don't worry about it. It's in queue for sure.
it's a movie right now. And it was really crazy because we were talking to the writer and the producer, and they were trying to like pitch me story ideas, but they were tied to like real life things that had happened. One of the things that had happened, they were talking about strip clubs, and
Hold on, can we run through this real quick? You went on a trip to Russia.
in 1995, with my class, got involved with the Russian Mafia, and then robbed a train with them.
Still can't believe this is real.
Yeah, it's so funny. I say it, I have no connection to it. Like I say it like when the story went viral. The story went viral like 4 years ago, changed my career. This is why it went viral. This is the most interesting part of this whole story that you're about to hear. When I posted it, one of the girls in my class had just got online on Facebook, saw it, and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna comment real quick," and wrote in the comment sections, "This story is 100% true.
What?
I was in Bert's Russian class. He robbed us." And then tagged everyone in my class. You can't pay.
No, she tagged everybody. Oh yeah, of course this went viral. I wonder what year that was, because of course it went viral. She's goated forever for legitimizing that story though. Like, thanks, because I would have never believed it. I didn't really believe it when I was done watching. I was like, I don't think all of this is true. There's no way he survived to tell this story. There's no way. But he did.
Bert's Russian class, he robbed us. And then tagged everyone in my class. You can't pay for marketing like that. You can't get marketing like that. So then it goes viral. It's got like I can tell you how many views I got on my pages, but what happens is content providers like the Fat Jewish or whatever, they take it and put it, and they get 180 million views.
Right.
That's the game changer. Those guys. So it gets bought as a movie. We're sitting in a pitch talking about story ideas for the movie, and they're like, "Oh yeah, maybe the Machine can go to a strip club." And I was like, "It's so funny. It's a true story. I went to a strip club when we were with the Mafia." And
The Russian Mafia.
Yeah. And they were like, we walk in and they go, "Do you want full touch or no touch?" I'm like, "Who gets no touch?" "I'll go full touch, guys. I'll go full touch." And then we get in the room and she goes, "Take your pants off." And I was like, "Huh? What? Oh, no. I want no touch. I want no touch. I want no touch." So wait, this is 1995, and I lived in Tallahassee, grew up in Florida my whole life. So the girl goes to give me a lap dance, and she smells horrific. I mean, horrific.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I can stomach through this one. I'm getting a new chick for the next one.
Yeah, of course.
Get a new lap dance. Next chick smells identical. I mean.
How is he telling this story with a straight face? That's how you know it really happened to him, because he's saying it like he's sitting there right now. This man probably has so many stories that we haven't even heard yet. He just seems like he's lived. You know, there are people who have lived life. They have lived life. And I mean, he's now a dad and a husband, so I'm sure his life is scaled back a little bit. But the stories he could tell before he became both of those things, I need to hear them all. Like, I would love a full-on TED Talk from him about everything he's experienced in life.
So bad that I'm like, ugh, what is wrong with these women? Cut to like 20 years later, I'm on a second date with my wife, and we walk into an Indian restaurant, and I go, "This smells like Russian whores." They had just had Indian food, and I had never had Indian food.
Curry. It was curry.
It It was Curry. I guess they all had Curry that night. But Curry's so bad at a lap dance.
You just not having a clue. Oh, this is what Russian vaginas are. Not even a thought that it was curry food. So is that going to make the movie?
Yeah. Well, I hope so. It was so funny. Like it was crazy because they were telling me story ideas. And
What did his wife say? Like, what do you say on your second date when a man says it smells like Russian? I love this man. I love him like he's my Uncle Bert. Like, I love him.
So it was so funny. Like it was crazy because they were telling me story ideas, and I had lived it. But you tell it so much, it doesn't even register as real.
Yeah,
it's like when people
it's like character.
Yeah, it's like when people talk to you about professional football. It's a part of your life that you're like, oh yeah. You take so many pictures and go, oh, thank you. That when they talk about it, you're like, oh yeah. Like another thing, we robbed myself because my bag's with my class, so we robbed me, and we stole. My dad had given me a very sentimental pocket knife, and he was like, buddy, you'll need this when you're traveling through Europe and cutting a baguette and opening a bottle of wine. And the mob stole it. Just stole a pocket knife. And I was like, maybe we shouldn't steal that, right? I mean, some of these kids have sentimental reasons about what they got, right? So, yeah.
By the way, the way you described that was, we stole from me.
Right.
Dude, it was crazy how we robbed people, because what we do is they'd open the door up a little bit and then
How long was this?
What do you mean?
Like the rob, it was a couple hours, right?
Oh, yeah, it was all night. It was all night. My class was really quick because we were just one train car, but there were like 9 train cars. So we robbed everyone. Yeah.
Like, I still have so many questions. What happened when he got back? Did the school get notified? What did the school do? Did anyone press charges from his class? I guess when you're in Russia, you can't take those issues back to America. It just like is what it is. Those people are kind of like SOL. I need to figure out this movie is out. Y'all, is this movie out already? Is it in production? I don't know when this recording was made, so I don't know. Hilarious. That movie is going to be, if it isn't already, perfect. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Do me a favor and go have the day that you deserve. Peace.